Next, we take a look at how Tzu Chi volunteers across the globe are educating the public on the correct ways to observe the 7th lunar month. In the United States, Tzu Chi volunteers in Southern California encourage the public to go meatless for the sake of the planet and all sentient beings. Meanwhile, in both Malaysia and the Philippines, Tzu Chi volunteers ask the public to honor the deceased by chanting sutras instead of through elaborate and expensive ceremonies. Helping out along the Tzu Chi volunteers is Zenaida, who is experiencing the joy of giving for the very first time.
Now I know the volunteers are right. We should use the money for organizing religious assemblies to help those in greater need. It is much more meaningful this way.
Tzu Chi volunteers encourage the public to mark the 7th lunar month by reaching out to the less fortunate.
Okay, salamat.
We are blessed to have this chance to help the less fortunate, and I think it is our responsibility to do so.
Single mother Christy De La Cruz has to raise 5 children on her own. Tzu Chi volunteers provided the family with aid that will last them for a month.
My family and I make a living from scavenging, so we don't have the means to purchase rice. Even if we have the money, we can only afford it for a day.
Tzu Chi volunteers in the Philippines also invited more than 400 people to join the 7th lunar month blessing ceremony held at the local Jingsi Hall. By putting on a short skit, the volunteers educated the public on the correct way to mark the occasion. Instead of holding a religious assembly, the volunteers encouraged the public to pray to the Buddha with a sincere and pious heart.
The Philippines is a country that is prone to disasters. Whenever a disaster strikes, our volunteers will always be there to offer their assistance.
At the end of the event, Tzu Chi volunteers also inspire participants to go meatless for the sake of the planet and all sentient beings. Meanwhile, in Butterworth, Malaysia, Tzu Chi volunteers and the public gathered to chant the Earth Treasury Sutra on behalf of their deceased loved ones.
I don't know how to chant the sutra, so I just follow the words on the screen. I believe my loved ones will hear my sincere prayers.
For the very first time, the Tzu Chi Butterworth branch is holding a one-day seminar to help members of the public mark the 7th lunar month differently.
And I feel gratitude because I can join this event and spend more time here.
At the Tzu Chi Seremban Liaison Office, volunteers and the public joined a Earth Treasury Sutra prayer session held at the Jingsi Boat in Hualien, Taiwan via video conferencing. Among the participants was Zhang Yueying, who has been chanting sutras on behalf of her missing father-in-law for years.
Chanting sutras leaves me feeling calm and at ease. I wish my father all the best.
The Earth Treasury Sutra is based on the principles of filial piety. It teaches us how to conduct our daily lives.
Tzu Chi volunteers also seized this chance to promote vegetarianism.
We should stop killing animals and adopt a meat-free diet.
To educate the public on how to observe the 7th lunar month in the correct manner, Tzu Chi volunteers in Southern California of the United States held a seminar on healthy living.
The vegetarian cookbook published by Tzu Chi shows how to cook delicious vegetarian meals by using readily available ingredients and Tzu Chi's instant rice.
Tzu Shao's put on a dance to encourage everyone to reduce their carbon footprint and to protect the planet.
Recycling dance today. I've been going here for more than a year. I feel like they do a lot of good things here, so it's good to come here. I try to make it as much as possible.
On stage, a group of seniors over the age of 55 shows off their dance moves and their youthful vigor.
Our group members love to dance. Thank you, Tzu Chi, for giving us this opportunity to show off our youthful vigor.
Thanks to the seminar, everyone goes home with a better understanding of how to take care of their health and how to mark the 7th lunar month in the correct manner.